my dear yogis, good to see you back on the mat today again. We're doing a practice for tight hips and especially hamstrings. So this might be a really useful practice if you've been doing a lot of leg strengthening but forgot to stretch, or you're experiencing some tightness around the lower back, hips and legs. So let's hop on the mat and get our practice going. If you have a strap, would be really useful. You can use anything for that, a towel or maybe just a belt or anything, maybe just a nice blanket you can fold or wrap up a little bit. So when you're ready, let's get started. So come into a lay down position. We're rolling all the way down onto our backs, making sure you're comfortable here. You can drop your hips. You can spread your shoulder blades nice and wide. Make sure the chin is not dropping back, but a tight movement towards the chest here, not a tight or a slight. So when you're ready, start closing your eyes. Let's take a few moments here to arrive on our mat. Take some deeper in and exhalations here. And on every exhale, you start to relax, to drop the spine a little bit deeper into the floor underneath you. Observing what is happening when you're laying here. Maybe this is something physical or something in your mind. Whatever is popping up, take a look at it. And then let it go. So this might happen a few times. Try to stay with the breath. Everything you let go of, breathe it out. Let's take a really deep breath in all together. And a really deep out breath. And open your arms a little wider, maybe in a cactus. Maybe spread it out nice and wide. And then drop the knees gently from side to side. Massaging the lower back and the hips. And while you do that, stay with a nice, gentle breath in and out through the nose. Let the shoulders be relaxed. And then we come back to center. Start to open your eyes gently. And grab your strap within hand reach. And on the next breath in, right knee towards your chest, your upper body. Take a few breaths here, relaxing the shoulders, maybe drawing some circles with that right foot and ankle. And then place that strap on the sole of your foot and start to lengthen that leg so the foot is slightly dorsiflex. Try to relax both arms and maybe that right knee as well. It might be nice to move here a little bit, but you don't have to. So make sure you're not overstretching. We're still early in the practice. Take a few nice deep breaths here, starting to open up the hamstrings. You probably you feel them already. Shoulders dropped into the floor. Let's take one more breath. Keep that right leg up in the air, release the strap, and fold that right leg over the left. Open your knee to the side, and gently rock from side to side a little bit. So you might feel the groin, the lower back, to open it in a nice, gentle way. Then we come back to center. We take our peace fingers, index finger, middle finger, and grab that big toe from the outside in. Now coming to half happy baby. If you can, lengthen out your left leg. The right sole is towards your ceiling and the knee makes a nice 90-degree angle. Drop the knee and drop your right elbow towards the floor. Activate the left foot and leg, maybe point the foot or dorsiflex, whatever you prefer. One more nice deep breath in. And exhale, bring two knees into the chest and draw some circles here. Always good to release a little bit between poses. And we drop that right foot into the mat. Bring the left knee closer towards the chest, the shoulder. Start dorsiflexing the foot and maybe move a little bit with that ankle and foot. Toes maybe even. Releasing all tightness around that ankle area. And then we grab that strap again. I'm making a lot of noise. Bring it into the sole of the foot and start stretching that leg on the exhalation. So this left leg might feel a lot different than your right. Maybe this is your awkward leg, then bend that knee a little further. If you like, you can move a little bit from side to side. Dropping the shoulders, chin towards the chest. Hold it in center a little bit. Maybe you feel more space. If you start to tremble a little bit, bend that knee. Bend that knee. One more big breath in. And out, then release that strap with your peace fingers. Grab that left big toe and start opening into a half happy baby. Dropping the right leg all the way down, engaging your core so you don't roll over. Elbow, knee towards the floor. Activating the right foot. One more big in and exhalation here. Then bring that foot over the knee, open your arms again, and then we wiggle from side to side while opening the knee. You don't have to go deep or far into that pose. You feel opening, space, or maybe tightness here already, right? I do. Can be around the spine, can be in the groins here. Okay, let's come back to center. Grab the inside of the knees and roll all the way up to seated posture. Onto the sitting bones. Connect the soles of the feet. Let the feet open, the tops of the feet like a book. And then grab the outside of the feet. So make sure the knees are bended. The feet are not too close, not too far, somewhere in between. We take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhalation, you just fold forward. Let the head and neck be in line with the spine. You can close your eyes if you like. The shoulder blades are sinking into the back body. You don't have to go deep. It's not about how far you can pull into it. 2 more nice deep breaths here. The next inhale, roll up into seated posture. Lift your chest, lengthen your arms and your leg. Stretch your body out, all the way out. Release the hands, open up the hands, and on your exhale, you reach forward. Grab the outside of the feet, the ankles or the legs, and in a relaxed way, bend into it. So we're not pulling into it again. Try to drop the elbows, place your lower arms on top of your legs or all the way down. Take a few breaths here, but try to keep the feet active. Okay, now we inhale, rolling back up to seated. Cross the legs and come into an all-four position. Let's do a few cat-cows. Take a big breath in, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze or chin lifted. And on the exhale, tuck the belly in, chin towards the chest. Drop on the inhale, lengthening away from the floor. And on the exhale, push the floor away, tuck it all in. You can go in your own pacing in and exhaling. One more tugging. And then come back into that nice drop of the belly, tug the toes and come into downward facing dog. Take a few movements here. Pedal the feet, lengthening the spine. Head drops, gazes back. Maybe lifting both heels. Maybe shifting from side to side. And then hold your dog. Hold it. Take 3 nice deep breaths. Maybe you need to bend the knees in order to get a nice long spine. Okay, now look between the hands, bend the knees a little deeper and bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Lengthen out your left leg. Maybe peek back to see if that foot is not completely crooked. Take a big inhale, lift the chest. Make sure you're in center with your balance. And on the exhale, lower if you can. If this is not feeling nice, stay on your hands. So up to you. And if you want to go after a few breaths, of course, even deeper, you can lower the forehead into your hands or lengthen your arms and go all the way down into that pigeon. So all variations are perfectly fine as long as you're listening to your body. So bring a lot of attention to the breath. Let the breath open areas in the body that feel tight. Then on your next breath in, if you were all the way down, hands back, tug the back toes and step back into your downward facing dog. Walk it out. Walk it out. Now you feel a big difference between both legs, so let it all flow again just by moving a bit. Come back to your dog, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the front and shift that left knee behind your left wrist. Making sure the right foot is in line with the leg. Making sure you're in balance here, not dropping all the way to one side. So you can decide to stay here Or on your next breath out, lower on the forearms or all the way down. That's up to you. You know the 3 levels. So take time to experience what works for you today. So they're not really difficult postures today. Maybe this is already a challenge for you. Maybe you're really advanced and this is more familiar stuff. But that's all good as long as you listen to your body and really stay in tune with your breath. One more nice deep breath on this side. If you were down, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck the right toes into the mat. Push yourself back into downward dog and walk it out again. Walk it out. Now you already feel that we have challenged a lot of muscles around the hips and in the legs. Move a little bit more to open up what you need to be opened up. You can lift legs. On your next breath in, bend your knees, gaze forward, and come into a seated pose. Come seated, just. And then we start to lengthen the right leg. We do this a little bit off center. Place that left foot on the inside of your thigh. Now wiggle so that both hips are pointing towards your long leg. We take a big inhale, lengthening up the spine, rooting the hips down. And on the exhalation, we reach forward. So grab the outside of the foot, the ankle of the leg. Inhale, lift your heart up, lengthening your spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, drop again. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, now we stay down for 3 nice deep breaths. Inhale, release your shoulders, your elbows. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift your heart, gaze forward. And exhale, come back up and change sides. So left leg, a little bit off center. Right foot on the inside of that thigh. Wiggle until both sitting bones are down in both parts of the hip, pointing towards your leg. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to fold over. So inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, drop. One more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, drop. Stay down for 3 soothing breaths. In. Exhale, drop your shoulders, elbows down. In. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the chest, the gaze up. Exhale, come back up all the way to a seated pose. Bring your hands back into the mat. Shift a little bit forward until you can lay all that weight down again. So we keep the left foot into the mat. Lift your right leg up and with your peace fingers, index finger, middle finger, grab the big toe of that right foot. Now we open the knees beside our body in a 90-degree angle, the sole of the foot pointing up to the sky, and let that knee and elbow drop into the mat. If you like, extend your left leg and activate that foot. Now breathe here into that half happy baby pose. Chin is still neutral, going a little bit towards the chest. Take a deep inhale here. And on the exhale, lengthen, stretch that leg out to the side, activating the core so we don't roll over. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale nice and deep. Inhale, bring that leg to center. So hold it here. If this is out of your reach today or just in general, bend your knee again. If this is really uncomfortable, grab the back of your leg above or underneath your beautiful knee. And remember, in stretching, use nice deep breath. Pushing, pulling is getting you nowhere. The more you surrender, the more you breathe, the easier it's getting. One more big inhale. Exhale, lower your foot and leg down back into the mat. So let's do the same on the left side. Reaching with your peace fingers towards that left big toe. Open that knee. Bend it in a 90-degree angle. Sole of the foot parallel to the ceiling. If you like, extend your right leg. Activate that right foot. Drop your left elbow and left knee down. And breathe. And smile maybe a little bit. Keep it easy. Don't overdo. One more big breath in here. And on the exhale, stretch it to the side. Now you need the core, otherwise you roll over to the left. So activate that core. Activate your right leg and foot for extra stability. And on your breath in, bring that leg into center. Maybe bend your knee, maybe grab the back of your calf or your thigh. All is fine as long as it feels comfortable. If you're hanging onto your leg, all squished and squeezed in, give your body freedom and go for a place that feels more comfortable. One more big breath in. And exhale, lower your foot down, both feet into the mat. Drop the knees to the side. Let the soles of the feet connect. Keep your hands into your belly or maybe overhead or to the sides, whatever you like. And take a few nice deep breaths here. Fully letting go. Try to drop the knees and the legs as much as you can, not holding on to anything. Try to soften the entire body, the face, shoulders. The belly is soft so you can feel the rise and fall of your breath. The hips drop. Relax the shoulders, drop the knees. Feel how the soles of the feet touch and how the feet touch your mat. Letting all tight parts of the body get soft again. So from here, you can decide to lengthen out the legs and come into a nice Shavasana just for you. Maybe you go for a run, maybe you start your day in another way, or maybe finish your day with a nice cup of tea full of possibilities. Thank you so much for joining this practice. Namaste.